It's so good to see you, Archana. Hey, Parthipan. Uh, are you there?
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
I'm here.
yeah, yeah. So, Archana, we have Parthipan with us.
Hmm.
He is a senior data engineer working in Coentech only, and he is very much expert in Power BI.
Okay.
And yes, yes, he has a hands-on experience with Power BI. So he will be taking up your interview. Okay.
Okay. Nice meeting to you.
Yeah. So Parthipan, I'll go on mute. You can start with the interview process.
Okay, sure. Hello, Archana. Good
Hi.
evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Yeah, thank you.
Hmm.
Okay, so yeah, I just went through your resume. You seems to be pretty much good experience in terms of Power BI development. Uh, Maybe you can quickly start with your quick intro, then followed by the projects. We can pick up.
Okay. Thank you for having me. My name is Arshana Tripathi. I have completed my MBA in finance, and I am from Bhopal. I do have total 5.8 years experience into Power BI, and I have started my career as a Power BI expert from DPS. I have joined there in 2017. Then I have started working into the multiple domain like HR, attrition, sales, insurance, banking. So I worked on the so many projects there, and then after that I have worked on then from 2017 from 2023 I have joined the course as a Power BI senior software engineer. So there I am handling the healthcare domain. There I am handling single-handedly all the queries and the client from the taking the requirement from the client and delivering to the client. The project is into medical domain, whereas they have a they have a product which is a neuro-related product. So they have two software, which is Black Duck and Coverity. They Black Duck and Coverity, they measure the product performance like high, medium, low risk. So according to that, I have to measure the performance. So that performance I have to show it into the dashboard.
Okay, so so you had wide range of access, like experience in terms of accessing different data sources as well, right? Like cloud sources, SQL Server, etc.
Yeah.
Okay,
I worked on mostly DDL command for the data calculation or the validation of the data. SQL, not so much of SQL like heavy queries, but yeah, for the verification of the data.
okay, okay, okay. So if that's the case, so how good you are in terms of SQL coding, like out of five SQL coding?
If you would ask me to rate myself, I would rate me 2.5 into the SQL queries.
Okay, so you're not much into the most of that, like writing the, or at least like writing some index views, like.
I can write DDL command and some of the queries there.
Okay, okay. If that's the case, can we quickly start with the coding? Then we can deep dive into the Power BI questions.
Sure,
Shall
sure,
we?
sure.
Yeah. Okay. If you're able to see, okay, I have to log out due to some issues. I'll log in back. Hello. Can you hear me, Achana?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't able to see you, so you have to stay in the what you say, the hacker rank tab and turn on the video.
It's on, I think. Okay. Why it is getting shut down like again and again? Yeah.
Yeah, you have to keep only on the like hacker rank tab only.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm.
So it's like 3rd January, right? For customer 200, the last order first, like, he didn't make anything else. Yeah, just like that. For each customer, get the latest order news.
So this will retrieve the latest order ID. Latest order date, sorry.
Great. So let me try to give you other scenario. So can you?
Like this will help us to calculate total order amount for each customer's like order to result by the total order amount in the
Yeah.
descending
So,
order.
yeah, yeah. But what if I need? Okay, anyhow, that can also be achieved like through the subqueries if you are
then
familiar with this.
then we
Yeah,
can
that's what.
then we can just like we can do the till the order amount only, like if we need like some order amount, like we can take customer id, customer order, customer id, then order amount, sum of the order amount.
Yeah. Do you have like understanding on that, like rank, dense rank functionalities?
Yes, I can work on dense rank or rank function. Work on rank and dense function. Like rank will assign you to unique rank for each row based on a specified ordering. If there are ties row with the same values get the same rank that way, and row number will assign a unique sequential integrate for each row in the partition. It does not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, got you. Like, let me try to. So, if you see that table 8, there is a column named column 1, which has already has like
you are talking.
integers.
You are talking about the same table.
Are
Okay.
you able
Okay.
to see?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So, as you see already, like there are numbers like 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, right? So, let's say it's an integer number, like something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you use rank function, how the rank will be populated, dense rank, how the dense rank, and row number, how the dense row number. For example, what is the rank for this row number? 1. Again, dense rank also will be 1, and row number also will be 1. Similarly, for the second row, what is it? So, is it just 1 or 2? So, you can start typing like, I hope you are able to get it right. So,
Yeah. Dense rank row number.
rank, dense rank, and row number as the last.
So you want me to write a SQL query for that?
No, 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 no queries, Archana. Just so I would like to understand your understanding between difference between rank, because I know like rank will populate it for 2, and the dense rank also would be 2. A row number is something different, right? So if you same number is repeating here, that row number 3, 2, right? So rank what will do? Dense rank what will do? I mean, like you are about to explain me the difference between rank and dense rank. So already I finished with the row number 1. Anyhow, rank will be like 1,
Hmm.
and the second row also rank will be 2 if I'm not wrong. Like again, row number and dense rank also will be 2, and row number also will be 2. But what is the this case, like rank will be different, or dense rank will be different, or row number will be different? What is it?
Like row number would be like the unique sequence integrate for like the it does not handle ties each.
So rank and dense rank, like you can define it here. So
Okay, so for this for the third one, what I have to write,
you can start typing, like you got to fill this one above.
like row number, like row will be so like uh, 1 2 3 4 5.
Okay, yeah, a row number will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yeah.
and rank, like
Rank according to like 1 2 like 1 2 3 4 5. Like we can column is assigned for rank based on position when spotted, like rank is 1 2 3.
okay, fine. Like I think it is something like you get to find, because that is entirely different. No issues. Yeah, fine. Okay, so let.
When you calculate two tables, sorry, two columns by putting some formula, so that is the dex column. And when you when you create another column by using existing column, so that is called dex column. And dex measure is you don't need to create another you don't need to create another table. You just create a formula that is dex measure. So like that will help you to create average sum, if sum or the total value. That is measure. A table visual, you can create a table like not measure not measure difference between the matrix or the table visual, like it table display the data, like it display the data into tabular format with the row and column. And like in the table you can, each row represent a record and each column represent a field or attributes. And matrix display the table into the in a cross tabulated format with the row and column. Like we can summarize data by category there into the matrix.
Got it. I mean, like, have you ever used DAX syntax keep filters?
Like see, I haven't used a key filter, but it help you to like filter the data according to which in a column which filter you want to keep, which data you want to keep, like keep and what you want to filter out. Like it allow you to more flexible dynamic data analyze visualization with Power BI report. Like
Yeah, can.
like it will like you keep filter will help you to like filter in the DAX, uh, like you will have the measure calculate sales amount, but you want to calculate sales amount for a specific product category. Like you have to remove the existing filter such as filter or date or region. Then you would use the keep filter, like which you want to like filter out the data according to the your specification. So like you will preserve the existing filter and while applying a new filter in the product category. So you will do it,
Yeah,
keep this
do
and
something.
then
Yeah, that's
yeah,
what like.
yeah.
I know like explaining is a bit much, but if you get a chance to work on, for example, like there is an so coming to the data sources, right? You worked upon the multiple data sources. Let me explain a scenario and please provide me the best optimized solution to handle this. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
let's say you have 100 Excel files. Okay, each and every Excel file is meant for each and every day sales data or order data. You can.
Then like what we'll do, like we can we'll consolidate the data, like if possible I would like 100 Excel file into a single location where the local folder is maybe the Azure or SQL or the
Okay. Yeah,
like
yeah, it is single location only. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Then I'll prepare the data, like before loading the data into the Power BI I'll prepare the data there, like into the Azure only, because whatever the modification I have to do I'll do it there only. So if the file is heavy, so that will not make much impact into the Power BI, like according to the during the optimization it will not help give the so much of impact there. Like then once the then once the data will load, so I'll optimize the performance. Like I would consider using techniques such as data model optimization, partitioning, incremental data refresh, especially if the data set is larger and frequent updates as expected. So that way we can do.
I don't think we can do manipulations over there because like can't you load it into Power BI in a single query, like combine everything?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so what we can do, we can do the get the data into the Power BI desktop into the Excel file. Then we can connect through the Power BI desktop. Then all the we can combine all the files like into the single table. Like we can click the combined or compile load depending on the
That's what
yeah,
I was saying.
yeah.
Because we can't do the manual in manipulations over there, right?
Yeah, then we can transform the data into the Power Query editor, like merging,
Yeah, got it.
appending, and necessary
Then
consolidated data.
yeah, got you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like then there is a second scenario over the same one. If the existing schema like Power Query steps like by default it is 10 for 4 to 5 columns only. How will make sure like sixth column also started coming? I hope you get it right. So
Okay.
hello.
When the new data will upload, so how will I manage, right?
Manage to combine the data because combining will fail, right? Because it expects always to be a same column editor structures like data types, etc.
So for the data model maintenance, we'll ensure that your Power BI data model is flexible to and scalable to accommodate changes in the underlying data structure. Like this typically involved designing a robust data model with a proper relationship and hierarchies. We can then according to the requirement we can update the Power Queries as well into the Power Query editor. Then when we load the data from the Excel files, so we can modify the query, include the new discount column from the 101 first file onwards. Then we can do like we can adjust the query logic to handle cases where the discount column is missing in the earlier files, that way. And
Oh,
then we can put the conditional logic within Power BI, query into the query editor to handle cases where the discount column is missing in earlier files. So we can use these
that's
techniques.
what like you have to add as a step manipulator.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
then we can refresh the data, after updating the queries, refresh the data in the Power BI model to bring the changes from the all 100 plus files. Then the Power BI automatically apply the updated query logic to the load and power
Yeah,
discount
yeah,
there.
got you. That's not an issue. It's a nice skill query. So, have you ever faced any failure due to the like data type error? Any experience you can share with me?
Yeah, data refresh. You are talking about a refresh field.
Refresh failure, yeah, fresh failure, yeah.
Yeah, so see, I into current data only I have checked the refresh field. What happened? What is the issue? Like we have to identify the issue. So what happened is you have to go to the Power BI. If the data set is failed, then you will receive the mail. Your data a data refresh has been failed. So you have to go to the Power BI. Services and to the data sources, they will give you the error, what is the error actually. So you have to check the error, what is the error actually, and connect the table. My error was the table is not updated or connected. So I have gone to the Azure and connected to the table there. One data was not refreshing, that's why another data was failing. So we have gone through that Azure files and updated that. Like we have to update the data type in Power Query, like the column causing the issue. So that way I have changed the data. Like into the Azure, I went to the Azure file and corrected the data there.
Yeah, if you have experience on that about that. Did you get my question? Like,
You have to we have to customer sort categories and bar chart based on a specific requirement.
yeah, yeah, custom sort. It's a customized sorting, right? It's not a by default sorting because you know how to sort that visuals. Each and every visual has the three button right top and sort by ascending, descending, and sort by x-axis or y-axis, right? So you're able to get it like how to custom sort. Have you ever come across a situation like client is specifically asking for sort me only this order and so on so?
So we have to create a custom sort order there, like a add a new column to for the data set that assign a numeric value for each category based on the desired sorting order. For example, you can assign one to electronics, two for two healthcare, three to personal care, and for two baby care. Then we can
Yeah, some
sort by the custom sorting column. In the visualization pane, we can find the sorting option for the category field, like example category. Instead of using the default sorting option, we can choose the sort by custom sorting column by created we can create the steps, apply the sorting into the bar chart. We can drag the drop the thing, category into the access field. Uh, well of the bar chart will now sort the when category according to the custom sorting column. Ensure the desired order in the visuals,
okay, so
by
you have to
following
create
these
a
steps.
new dependency column like with the numbers alias.
Yeah.
And so your approach would be to create a column. Will you make use of DAX column or a Power Query column?
We can create a we can achieve the sorting by we can typically create a calculated column by using Power Query editor.
Yeah, because like if you make use of the DAX query, DAX column, like you end up into circular dependency error.
Yeah, yeah.
Have you ever come across circular dependency error? There is a concept circular dependency error.
Circular dependency.
Yeah, circular dependency.
Okay, so like I'm just aware about the depending on that, like to avoid circular in the Power BI, like a similar like into power similar data modeling environment, like circular dependency occur when the calculation or calculate column measure depend on its own value, like directly or indirectly, leading to the infinite loop or ambiguity. Like it create ambiguity there, like into the
Yeah, yeah,
calculation
got it, got
process.
it. At least if you have come across something like cloud of that scenario, that's not an issue.
Like del through page function, if you talk about, so when you have the visual and you want to create some other, like you can you want to give the drill through, when you have the visualization like a bar chart, and you want to give the in detail information for that particular visual. So drill through, what they do, it will create when you click on the visual, that particular visual on the bar chart or whatever the chart you have created, it will take you to the another table, navigate you to into the another table, where you will get the detail in detail thing about the that particular visual.
So I mean, like you have to make use of drill through, like drag and drop the filters in the drill through functionality page, right?
Yeah, we so like if you want we can define the drill through action by specify which field measure can be used for drill through analysis. Like we can set up the drill through functionality by creating a drill through page and define the field that can be used for navigation.
Yeah, got it. Okay. And coming to
Like whenever you click on some any of the visual, in the into the tooltip, you will see the some additional information there, so you can when you want to add some additional information there in.
okay, so additional, like instead of two-dimensional measures, like x-axis is say cost category and y-axis sales amount, you can have additional information as well, right?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what it
like
is.
tooltips can be customized to show the relevant information based on the user need and the data available data set they are
And
using.
that is the default tooltip.
Yeah, I worked on that. Like for that, there is a custom visual only for the tooltip. So we can create a tooltip there. Like additional information we can create there. Like this information should become there. We can by creating a tooltip we can put the information also there, like in Power BI desktop, in a blank page, like it you can dedicate it a blank page there for the tooltip visual.
Yeah, and call it, mark it as a tooltip page.
Yeah, so you can you can add desired visual there, like such as chart, tables,
Yeah,
images,
if you
to
have
the
worked
tooltip.
upon that, that's great to hear. Yeah,
Yeah.
not an issue.
You want to restrict the data for the user, like you have the viewers according to the department wise,
Yeah, got it.
department wise, country wise, or
Yeah, sorry to interrupt. I know, like you have understanding, but can you elaborate step by step? Not elaborate, just
like
quickly give me high level steps to like
like
apply.
implementing row level security into the, we can define the rules,
Yes.
according to how the data should be, like who can access the data. So we can define rules by restrict the data according to the user.
Okay. Then after that,
uh, so that you can do the static way or the dynamic way. Static way you have to it can be done by manually, and dynamic way it can be done by you have to put some x function there. Like you want me to write the uh, define the, we can go to the modeling tab where the manage the rules, like create rule based on the security requirement. Each row defines the access right to a specific user or
yeah,
groups,
yeah,
and we
yeah.
can do
Post that.
the.
Yeah, yeah, please continue, continue. Just want to hear like the steps. Yeah.
Yeah, then we can put the decks according to the user and all. So that way we can we can test the row level security by signing in the difficult user account to that way we can do, we can we can create the access role, who can which data who is going to use.
Yeah, and after you publish it, what is the? I mean, like there are still few more steps. If I like to hear so.
When we publish it into Power BI services, so then according to that we have to put then again into the Power BI services also we have to apply the row level security there.
So that's what like what is the steps involved. So after you publish the service, like what you to end up into, what you can see in the service, like in the workspace, what you can see. There are report and data set, two different things are there. No? So how do you define the RLS there?
And then then we can define the role into the Power BI, we can implement into the Power BI, like we have published into the Power BI service, then we can go into the Power BI service, we can configure the row level security there into the Power BI desktop. So in the Power BI service we can navigate the data set setting for the published report, and under
Okay,
the
data set settings.
yeah,
Yeah, and the
then
data set settings. What is the
into the
what
data
is
set secure setting, we can go to the security tab. You can manage the rules to their
that's what I'm
associated
yeah,
rule.
yeah.
Yeah,
Especially you have to click on the security settings,
yeah,
data set settings, security settings, then test as a role, like add the persons to the role
add or remove rules to adjust security
before the
rules.
users.
Yeah, and
We
then
are
we can
40 members
assign
in
the
your team.
rules. Yeah,
Yeah, if there is a one person is like removed from the team, you have to remove, and new joins, you have to keep adding them.
yeah.
But
So
to reduce this manual interruptions, what is the alternative way you think? So if it is 30 of manually adding them, what is the alternative way you can think through?
we can see we can make the group there, department wise, like according to that, like we can
You mean to
we can
say
do this.
distribution list, DL list, email group list?
Yeah, so like
That's the best
we
answer.
can put the dynamic security, like we can enter like implement dynamic security rules in Power BI to automatically grant the
Yeah,
restricts access based on the user attributes. So
yeah,
this way
got it.
you don't have to manually add or remove the individual user.
Yeah, got it. What is your
Like a premium license, but I haven't worked on. I'm currently working into the pro only. I haven't worked on the premium license, but
okay?
the only major difference between the pro and premium is the data set, which is you can use refresh is into the you can refresh the data into the pro is 8 times, 8 times in a day, and the premium is 48 times in a day. And into the premium 1 GB data you can use, like up to 100 GB data you use, and the premium per capacity, the data size can be higher.
Okay, yeah, got it.
Worked on because the data set what I got,
How about
it is
yeah,
according.
got it. How about your experience in terms of creating a Power BI app? Power BI app is there, no? So have you worked with the Power BI app section?
Power BI app I haven't created, but the like I'm familiar with the, in the that we can create into the premium services, in like
No,
if
no,
we
no.
can
I think it is in Go also. It is available. Not wrong, so.
like into the Power BI app, like it will allow you to package dashboard reports and data to set into the
Exactly.
app, like,
It will collate like all the reports and make use of them
and
instead
you
of
can
like sharing.
like
If
you
you
can
have a sales
securely
report
distribute
and
it.
a
Yeah.
marketing report, instead of sharing each and every report, you have to create an app and combine all the your experience in terms of like Power BI workspace administration, like giving country admin and viewer access. You have understanding onto the rules.
Yeah, into the workspace, we have the like admin, viewer, contributor. So that way we can assign the roles.
So, what is the best way you can assign a role to like clients? So,
Like we can provide the admin role to the who have the full control over the workspace. They can manage the permission and or remove member, publish content, and perform administrative tasks such
okay,
as
and the
setting the
next role, yeah.
then the data gateway and manage data flow. And the contributor can publish the content to the workspace, edit exist content, and collaborate the data with the member. However, they don't have administrative privilege, but like adding and removing number of managing setting, that way we can do. A viewer just can see the data, like they just have the access to the workspace where they can see the report dashboard and data set, but cannot do any changes there.
Okay, yeah, got you. And
That bookmark is when you have multiple visuals, right? So you can create the bookmark, it will capture the state of a report including filter slicer and visibility setting. So we can create bookmark to save the specific view to your report to highlight important insight. Like bookmark can be applied of visuals, shapes and buttons within our report. And navigation button, when we create, it will create the interactive element that allow user to move between different views to of pages. When you click on the button, it will take you to into the another view, but like one visual is covering up another visual, so you can click on the navigation button, so into the or a specific bookmark on the report, so it will take you to the another visual. Like we can customize with
okay,
text, shape or images that way.
yeah, got it. Right. So yeah, I mean, like it seems like you have pretty good experience, Kalam. So how about your certification?
Certification, I have learned it during my experience, but I don't have any certification with that. From some of the institution I have learned it. I haven't applied for the certification yet.
Okay, that would be like added like privilege to you. That's why just like
Yeah, so I don't have a certification from the Microsoft or Google from that's it. But yeah, I have applied through some institutions, and
okay,
those certificates I have, but I haven't applied there into the Microsoft certification
okay,
yet.
yeah. Okay.
JD, she has shared what is the actual requirement in it, if I can get to know.
Uh, no, here we work with mostly North America and like APAC based clients. So most of the projects will be like data engineering and analytics domains basically. So and few requirements also coming to the power specific to BA development, especially. And as you know, majorly growing BA towards Power BI, like visualization, like it is overcoming the Tableau and the Click Sense, if I'm not wrong. Even there are some of the transition projects also happening, transition from Tableau report to Power BI report, something like that. So those are the kind of things, and also you should be familiar with SQL. You should try to improve yourself in terms of like advanced SQL queries, because you have to your analyst single-handedly has to query the data and load it into the things, because we can't always expect basic Excel data or a CSV data or a JSV data. So there
Yeah,
should be some like dynamic queries also should be part of it, and making care of the transformations and meet the client requirements. So anyhow,
oh,
like data engineers are there, like they will do all the cloud data and like cloud data engineers, Azure data engineers, or AWS engineers, etc. And data bricks also is that they do. That's the kind of.
okay, understood. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Uh,